yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, Arsenal fans, I missed it. Arsenal's in the final, right? Been searched the card set, been saying managed to get two metas for 11.5 and flip them for 22. Nice. Not okay for 11.25 and also flip for 2K. Brilliant. Alright, you boys ready? No, I know, I'm trolling. I know Arsenal lost. What's up, Charlie? Alright, we keep going up a little bit in packs, boys. I apologize, but also I don't. The grind's too good. Also, I did like 25 League SBC runs yesterday. As a Stern fan, would you rather stay in the championship or go into the Prem? Hey, would you rather win the lottery or no? Are League's SBC still worth it? Is it beneficial for you to drink water? Yes, sir. More than happy to stay in chat. I would only be okay with staying in the championship if you did not trust your club at all when it comes to the structure and how you handle the financials. I fully back the Sunderland club to do transfers right if they go up. I also fully back them to do them right if they stay down. So. No worries losing 5-6-0 every other week. I mean, realistically, you're an SUFC fan, so you're used to an up and down. If you're in Norwich and you're used to rotting away, or you're Stoke and you're used to rotting away in the championship, and you're used to playing in the Prem for a while, that's the worst feeling in the world. That's worse than probably losing 5-6-0 every other week. Yeah, true. Yeah, if you overcommit, like, and don't plan well, it can definitely hurt you going back to the championship too. Especially if your team's that quality enough to do well in the championship, i.e. Lewin. Lewin just pulled the Sunderland and got double relegated. No, we're going to call it pulling a Lewin. It's no longer pulling a Sunderland. That's beautiful. Alright, should we do all the daily 83 times 14s? I have the ones from yesterday right here. 4 of them. Watch us get no team this season's across the board. How pathetic would that be? It was good fun rebuilding this year, but it won't be another 5. There we go. TOTS. Goalkeeper Brazilian. Okay, so we're going to get one hidden behind here. Allen. Rip. All right. Let's update that. Back to back. Come on. Goalkeeper. Mainan. Who's behind Mainan? Wood. A wild Mumbo appeared. What's up, Mango? How you doing, buddy? Want a share play of 283 times 10s and hopefully 10 minutes? Sure. If you want to. I'm always down. Torture myself with rivals? A. I thought the servers were supposed to be down for an extended period of time. What happened? Did they say it was going to be 7 hours just for it to take like 3? Is that like them trying to get on our good side? Like, oh, look at this. It's supposed to take us. Oh, another one! Gold! Who is it? No bronze or silver upgrades? Chic! You don't necessarily need them, to be honest. I would love for us to get more, though. If they upped it to, like, 20 a day. That'd be sick. I thought for sure they got rid of them and we're going to bring it back at new content today. Because the, Daylight Savings had them delayed an hour from new content. So, I thought they were going to try to line it up with actual new content. But they just removed them completely. Bum, bum, bum. BPM has... Oh, yeah, dude. BPM's going to dry up. I just realized that. Hold on. No, we do need it back. Give us 50 dailies. That's going to be the new exchanges. Wait a second. The new exchanges is just unlimited bronze upgrades and silver upgrades. Could you imagine how crazy that would be? I wouldn't mind that. I don't think any of us would mind it. Alright, let's free some space here. Come on. Dude, we're going to get to 1,000. I'm convinced. Maybe it's a silver exchange? Ooh. That'd be cold. Now the menus aren't working anymore, of course. Why is it taking forever? Alright, finally. 85 for 25 silvers would be alright. Low key. Hot take. If you guys grind League SBCs, silvers aren't really a problem. Because you get so many. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's do a Premium League specific. Where's it at? Get rid of some of these rares. Alright. Once we open our League SBC packs, how many coins do you guys think we'll make off of it? I have a feeling we'll be up like another 100k. Oh, dude, silly me. I completely forgot something. You guys, you guys want an icon pick right now? Completely spaced this. This is chilling here. Alright, let's hit record. Alright, dudes, we got a 90+ mixed icon player pick. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. Be better than my last one. It was horrible. I'm starting to question whoever called these good. I want to speak to whoever enjoyed these. You need to have a nice long conversation. The definition of good is. I'm pretty sure that Nedved that I just sold is a better card than the Van Basten I just packed. Crazy. Alright, 944,000. What are the odds we get to 1 million in 100,000? Oh, dude, you want to see something crazy? Look at this. I was shocked. So I was doing League SBCs. And this happened. So, I can't remember if this was last night or early this morning. But What do I quick sell? Usually all like the kits and stuff, but in players, but I'll keep the squad. I thought I hit the jackpot on this. I got Bruno. I was losing my mind. Then I didn't realize he was 50K. In what world is this card 50K, man? So we quick sell players. If they have value, we'll sell them. But we usually quick sell gold commons and gold rares. If it's an 82 plus, we'll sell it. I'll keep like chem cells and stuff in the club. Manager leagues, I'll keep in the club. But you'll notice I just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I was so pissed. I'm like, oh, that's like at least 500K. And then I compare price, and the first one I see is 60K. I'm like, huh? Alright, so we have 9 jumbo gold packs and 11 prime electrums. The goal is 1,100,000. I think we got this. I was watching a stream earlier and the guy scored a penalty and instead of going to kick off, it went to the corner. In the League SBC players, I sell them. Unless it's like a Lib or Sud card, most League SBC cards don't even sell for 350. So, you either take up your full transfer list trying to get another like 80 coins out of it. Or you just quick sell and move on. And you'll notice why we don't list them. Our whole transfer list is essentially libs and suds. Both the golds and silvers. If you have looked at your Discord server, by the way, but someone posted a scam link on a lot of channels. Delete message and block. Thank you, buddy. I think it should take care of it in all channels. Still grinding League SBCs? Yes, sir. Also, too, heads up, if you notice some cards that used to be expensive for Lib and Sud are now cheaper in price, pay very close attention. They updated the Lib and Sud leagues. So there are Argentinian teams that no longer play in the Libertadores or Sudamericana, and they're back to their Argentinian league. So keep that in mind. If you notice the price on something went way down for a player, or you notice there's new cards for some reason, that's why. Alright, so these alone should get us to 1 mil. Now where it's going to hurt us a little bit is I'm not selling the silvers. I'm going to keep those for the rest of the grind packs. So we're going to lose out on some potential coins there. But the trade-off is we get more golds. So it'll make us more in the long run. We have looked. Oh, I read that. Sorry. PSN, is it popping up? Exclamation mark PSN? Is the bot working? There it is. Oh, this one's juicy. 4K coins, a Saudi League, a Hunter. I'm going to save that Saudi League. Hunter on the list for like 600. Oblivion is finished installing. Bella, how's it going? Did you pack some big names? Bruno's the best one I've packed so far. Which we got to update. Exclamation mark, team of the season. 108. Try one more time. Otherwise, the connection's probably not gonna work. C26. See if you can do a share screen rather than share play. That might help if this doesn't work. Alright, one more time. Just, yeah, try that. If that doesn't work, we're cooked. Yeah, see, I don't know why that's the case. This works way better for some reason. No, you're good. Super fine, thanks to you. Your YouTube grind videos. I got Saliba from the 45K pack from League SPCs, plus I went from 350K to 600K in a week or so. W! That's awesome. Yeah, literally. Even with paying a little more than 200 for Eredivisie cards and Live and Set cards, literally is still printing coins. Daddy! Thank you, buddy. Well, they're mid. I mean, that's the nature of 8310s. They could make them 50 times a day, and I feel like they'd still be mid. All right, we're closing in on the 1 milli again. Let's see what we packed. EA killed the daily grind? Not really. If you rely on the daily bronze and daily silver, sure, but we're doing just fine. Sembrance. Wait. PayPal just sent me a notification that we got a $25 dodo. But did you... I'm so confused. Did you send it through Streamlabs or PayPal? Because it should pop up on screen. Did you just click on my PayPal account and send me directly? You sent it just to the PayPal. Thank you. I've never had it that way before. Usually they do their PayPal through the Streamlabs, so it pops up on screen. To thank you? You didn't need to do that, man. I appreciate it. Should we put it right into FIFA points? What do you guys think? Kidding. It will go to better use than that. Another Saudi League. Brilliant. Dude, we're going to have so many of those. The club is mudded, and the 20 minimum daily grind was the only fun thing to do. The 20 minutes of the daily grind was the only fun thing to do. Why don't you do the daily grind with Team Season grind packs? Polinia. Brilliant. I think EA is currently trying to figure out how they should handle content now with GTA confirmed next year. I think they plan for 1 month earlier release of FC26. So, possibly. I saw some, not fake news, but confusion. So, EA listed their, or some information was received for games coming out in Q2. I would expect FIFA / EAFC25 to come out the standard time it normally does towards the end of September. That's how that quarter works. So if they have the games listed in the order they're expected to come out too, realistically it's the college football, the Madden, the 2K, and then the FIFA. Yo, Bella with the sponsor as well! Cold! Thank you so much, bud. We are one sponsor away, guys, from owing you guys an 8-hour stream. Just a heads up. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the badge. You start as a bronze and you'll work your way up. W. I would have to see. We honestly, if we hit by Friday 5 members, we could probably do Saturday as the 8-hour stream. I'd be busy like later in the evening, but if we started early, we just skipped a walkout. Rip. It's so crazy to see the prices in the mud. I honestly think, you want to know something crazy? We might need exchanges in this game. Like, EA might bring them back just to revive fodder. Yes, EU-friendly stream. I mean, technically, we've done EU-friendly streams more recently on the weekends. I'm having another half day on Friday, which I would have suggested I go live earlier, but I took the half day because of the Sunderland playoff game, which I just listed Acuna for 900 coins. I'm an idiot. I took the half day so I could watch Sunderland. Oh, I'm so nervous about the playoffs, man. Oh, I'm so excited, so nervous. I hope that E is not regrouping from all the hate. They've been giving their approach. Yeah! Okay! Alright. We hit it, boys. So, Bloody, thank you for the membership, man. I owe you guys an 8-hour stream now. So, what we're going to do, I have to triple check. But as of right now, if I did, let's do time-wise. If I did, let's say, 4 hours before new content to 4 hours after new content, that would be like the most ideal window. So, if we did an 8-hour stream on Saturday, would that work? Also, what do we have? Do we have Bundesliga coming up next? I literally have no idea. It is? Okay. So, what we could do, we could work our way to, should we try to hit 1,000 packs of 77 times 5s? And then the second we hit 1,000, we stop saving them the way we are and we just absolute spam the crap out of them. Bundesliga, Women's Bundesliga, and Turkish League? Turkish League. Ooh. I smell a lot of silvers. They'll be in packs. Yeah, dude. Team of the season's been honestly poor. Price and everything has just been extremely poor. Don't get me wrong. I love the menu grind. We're still grinding the menus like crazy, and you can grind the menus crazy daily. But they're making it extremely inconvenient and extremely not worth it in a lot of senses. It's worth it in the sense of crafting whatever SBC you want and making easy coins. It's not worth it in the sense of like mispricing exchanges, a lot of, or not exchanges, mispricing a lot of Evos now. Like, why are you going to spend 75k, 100k for an Evo that takes a 90 rated card that you have to a 93, but the stats are already kind of maxed out, so it really doesn't do anything but change the color of the card. Yeah. It's going to be behind the power curve for the cards that are already out. The stats are already too insane on the cards that are out. They're already cheap. Can you not gift on YouTube? I think you can. You should be able to. It should be a feature. Or is it limited access? Does anyone know? I can check my settings real quick to make sure it's not like turned off or something. Earn memberships. It should be there. Is it not an automatic thing? We might have to look into that. Ultimate Team of the Season is almost guaranteed. What do you save the packs for? Ultimate Team of the Season? When is the Liga Team of the Season? I'm not saving the packs for any other reason than we organically build up anyways with the way we grind. So realistically, if we could take it to 1,000, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's really the reason why I do it. It's not for any other particular reason. Alright, let's do the dailies. Want to gift it since I'm never at any streams nowadays? You're good, buddy. You don't have to. I mean, there's Super Chatter, the Streamlabs to the PayPal if you did want to donate, but you don't need to donate anything then. Just chilling and enjoy the stream. You see Bellingham's linked with Dortmund. They're ready to pay 30 to 40 mil. Was that a Fabrizio tweet today? Because I knew he was linked with them. I know he's linked with Real Madrid. I know he's linked to half the Prem. But the price point is never something that's been set in stone so far. Realistically, though, even if Sunderland does go up, he's most likely gone anyways. I think the Bundesliga would be the best move for him, though. Realistically. It'd be a good next step. Let's go to UCL Road to the Knockout. Sesko for 11.5. He's extinct. How are so many cards for you popping up on the market right now? Dude, I feel like everything's been like 12.5 to 13K recently. Oh yeah, you're on PC. So are the cards selling when you list them? Like, are you actually getting sales on these? Sometimes. So the more you list, the more that will probably sell. That could be interesting. You have like a full thing of 100 going. Alright, we low-key might have to do a second icon this stream, boys. We're getting some decent fodder. Sure, there's some legal reason why they can't, but I wish for the 8310 they could just update it real quick to include using a team this season. Got 9K profit sales earlier for 3 different cards, but mostly it's like 1 to 2K profit. That's the best, honestly. The 1 2K after tax. Blue! Who we got? Allen. Allen's going to be our fodder card. Allen is the bussy. The bussy of the men. Him or what? What's the other one? Crack? Cheek. Cheek. Not crack. Cheek. Oh, there's something else at the end. Wait, wait. Matoma, cold. That's what, 110 now? Unless we're in a notepad document of all the cards to avoid. Nice. Alright, okay. So let's open some of these for content's sake. But we'll work our way up with them again. We'll just kind of recycle these. I don't know where these special cards are coming from. Just got another Sesko. You know what it probably is? Wait a second. What are the odds that the coin sellers are also on PC and you're beating the coin sellers to the card? So if it's the same card over and over and over again being listed, it most likely probably is a coin seller. Does anyone here buy coins? I have no idea how the process works. But I've noticed that with some cards, you'll notice a lot pop in. I think it's because they have people put in certain things so that they can, quote-unquote, snipe the card. And then win it and get the coins. You might be beating people to it. I don't know. I searched the card and they're like 58 to 56 minutes. Maybe not then. Maybe it's just literally... It's probably like League SBCs, to be honest. Like if someone's not doing the League SBC, they're not going to see the value of the card. But then someone 10 minutes later wants to finish their League SBC run and they want to use a card. Alright, back to back. Sorry. Probably got another 15 minutes or so until I gotta head out, boys. Shorter stream today. Most likely no stream Thursday. But then Friday after the Sunderland game, depending on the result. Depending on the result Friday. I might not be in the mood to stream. But we'll start planning out what that Saturday looks like. Who are you rooting for in the playoffs? Sunderland. What do you mean? Who am I rooting for? I don't really get any crazy snipes. There's been a ton I almost went out on that are like 30, 40K. But the same reason that team of the seasons are cheap. Everything's cheap. So, I care more about the consistency than anything. I love the winter wildcards. If I can hit a winter wildcard for an undercut and list for more, those are my favorite ones. Was that from Reason Tree? It was from Dortmund Insider since they don't want to sign. Probably leaving for 30, 40 mil transfer. Gotcha. Okay. We'll keep an eye on it. Because Birmingham probably gets, what, a decent chunk of anything? I can't remember exactly how much Sunderland bought Bellingham for. But I'm assuming there was a decent sized sell-on clause. How do you have so many upgrade packs? I'm known as what they call a degenerate menu grinder. We're also really good at grinding the menus, not to flex. So when we grind League SBCs, when people ask why we do League SBCs, not only do our coins keep going up, our fodder and all that other fun stuff. has been going up too. So we're trying to start this. I did Tonam and Henri, so I have no fodder left. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched our How to Grind the menus during Team of the Season, the video's pinned in chat. It's also the first link in the description. Kind of walks you through kind of what a day-to-day grind will look like. And then more specifically with the League SBCs, whether you want to use Pale Tools or not, we have kind of both videos on that as well. If you're willing to put the time into it, because literally, I'm not even joking. There is like an upper echelon limit to the amount you can do a day, probably with like the Team of Season grinds, to where you maybe want to cut it. But there's a lot of people who just sit here every single day and they do like 25 to 50 runs. No problem whatsoever. But at that point, you kind of need Pale Tools. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a ton of time. The Prem grinds just so mind-numbing. I get so bored this week. The top players seem so untouchable. I'm not getting good fodder in return. Yeah, I feel that. Watch out their stream. Yeah, I'll use Pale Tools. I'll lose my head if I don't. Yeah, there's pros and cons to the menus now. They've sped them up quite a bit in terms of like completing an SBC. I like using the menus. I did it on stream the other day for a few of my runs, or quite a few of my runs actually. One of the perks is kind of cleanup. So if you're used to using the same Eredivisie team over and over, or you're buying out each Eredivisie team, and you don't know what teams you have left, you did them a little bit out of order, I'll sometimes go in and just like kind of check, and if I need to buy a few cards, sweet. And then I'll kind of go clear the rest of the Eredivisie. Sometimes it's easier just to check like, hey, is there any thing that's not fitting my current Pale Tools? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking so hard right now. The Pale Tools command, if there's something that's not fitting it, like if you have silvers minimum, but you had a bunch of daily bronze and daily silvers that you just did the few days before and you've been saving them up, you might have a lot more bronzes now that you could potentially use, which you might want to go in and put in by hand. Templates, yes, that's the word. Thank you. Got around 600k to start the grind. I don't think I'll worry too much about... Oh, no. You won't have to worry about losing coins. The thing is, like, if you see me do it one by one, you'll understand. It logically explains itself. For the amount the Libsud section is, and the amount the Eredivisie League 1 section is, versus all the untradables we have, you see how little coins you end up spending, and how much kind of in return you're getting. It's kind of truly unbelievable, to be honest. Alright. The day we run out of bussies is going to be a sad day. What trading methods do you recommend at 850k? I would recommend our special card sniping filters. We have videos on it on the channel. You'll see me do it throughout stream. It's essentially just seeing what special cards are going for on the market, minimum price, and sniping under everything. So I can go to it real quick. Like if we see right now special cards are all 12.5 relatively quickly, you might want to snipe at 11.5. Then anything that pops up, you take it and you list for more. Or you could snipe kind of closer to that where more cards might pop up. You could sit on here. You snipe it, and if something's a good deal, compare price. List it for more. You can lazy list cards too, because a lot of things are obviously no longer in packs. But you can get snipes like that where like Team of Season cards pop up. You can get a good lazy list on them because people will use them for the dailies as well. So this is a really fun filter. You can snipe League SBC cards. That's another one I like. Mumbo, do I need to watch your last video or watch the stream from start to see your current grind? I just tuned in. Hope you're good. Levi, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I would say in general, if you guys are looking for how I grind on a day-to-day, you want kind of the base level introduction to it, the pinned video will be the most helpful. It's going to be hard for you to see how I built up 580 of these packs. Just from that alone, I'll explain it, and you hear me say like, oh, I use the League SBCs. But I don't think people realize the extent of the degeneracy we go with League SBCs. But it's like, I'll provide another example. A lot of people are stopping their menu grind because they don't see a daily bronze or daily silver anymore. If you're grinding League SBCs, you will get a lot more team of season craftings done on a day-to-day basis than you think. Even just from League SBCs, the 6 silvers you're getting from that. That along with the super silver packs or whatever that we're getting on a daily basis as well. Plenty of opportunities to still grind. Am I doing the right one? No, I'm doing crafting upgrade. I meant grind upgrade. 500 plus of those packs. I want to get to 1,000 on it just to show I can. Literally, that's really the only reason I want to. Aesthetically and to challenge myself. I want to see if I can get to 1,000. But I know I'm never going to run out, so if we're complaining about not having a quote-unquote unlimited grind, we might as well make him as unlimited as possible. You had 110 just Prem or both League One? All of it combined. I'm not resetting for the whole team of season. Most of the 110 have been from the first week. Prem, it's been very few. Starting to pick up today a little bit more. But my goodness, have they been bad. So we got Luton. So opened a jumbo rare gold pack and got 3 anchors. Easy 15k. How much are anchors? 5k? Dude, the amount of Coventry players I'm sending into an SBC. Is that a, is that going to affect Friday's game? Oh, extinct on PC. Dude, again, your guys' market's wild to me. It defies every sort of logic possible. Dude, why do I have, like, every Coventry card? What is going on? This is scaring me a bit. Also, too, a heads up. I had some people ask me why it seems like some players from the Lib and Sud have crashed in price and others have gone up. Be careful, especially if you're using Pale Tools. A lot of people have the non-important leagues selected, so it only puts in off leagues. You might think it's accidentally submitting Lib and Sud cards, but I double check. There are a lot of players like this that are in the Argentinian league that earlier this year, because they were a certain place in the Argentinian league, they classified as Libertadores or Sudamericana, but now they're back to their original Argentinian league in terms of the cards. So you have a lot of different Lib and Sud cards that are new on the market, and you have a lot of ones that are back to their normal teams. So if there are certain golds that you used to use, or there's certain silvers that you're used to using, just kind of double check that before submitting anything. Does that make sense? Shadows are 2K. I mean, it makes sense that Shadows and Hunters are lower than... Dude, I have every Coventry card. Where are these coming from, man? EA. Is that a recent change? I think it's as of today or yesterday. It must have just happened, because I noticed it with the pack pulls I've been getting. Are you just grinding League SBCs? No, we're grinding almost everything. The method is the pinned video in chat, if you're looking for a step-by-step guide. You doing some icon picks? Yeah, we already did it earlier this stream. We had a ton of fodder. I guess we could end on another one. Do you guys want me to end on another icon? Or no, we'll do a PL team of season instead. Try our luck with us. You get anything good? You're funny, buddy. That's a good one. Something good from an icon pick? No. Couldn't be me. Literally. I'll have pack luck everywhere else but icon picks. Nothing but fodder. Over and over and over again. Dude, literally, my best pull so far has been probably Bruno tradable for 50K. And that's wild that he's 50K. Barcola. All right, that's an 84. 84. 50K for Bruno seems cheap until you realize EA basically made everyone OP this year. Yeah. And that's another issue I have is it's cool if they want to make everything like OP and cheap. But I feel like the people who get screwed over then are the ones doing Evos. Because it's like, why am I spending so much to do an Evo that's going to have worse stats than the cards they bring out that are worth like 20K on the market? That doesn't make sense to me. Alright, PL Team of the Season upgrade to end the stream. Again, we will not be live on Thursday, so this will be the only stream until Friday. Friday is also potentially up for grabs. Most likely there will be a Friday stream. Reason why I'm on the fence is depending on how Sunderland do. I'm very emotionally invested in that game. And if they get absolutely blown out, I'm going to be distraught. If it's somewhat close, probably. If they won, probably. Get ready for the second leg. But we're right now, since we hit 5 YouTube members, we are planning an 8-hour stream for Saturday. We're still working out the details. We owe you guys an 8-hour stream. We're thinking as of right now, and I'll let you know in Discord. 4 hours before new content is when we'll start the stream. And 4 hours after new content is when we could end the stream for that. So that's the plan. But until then, Team of the Season Prem guarantee. This game, man. Been doing the Prem, PL, and WSL upgrades. They don't seem great. Nope, not really. I focus more on the 77x5s. I sometimes do those into the 77x5s, but as you can tell, I'm a little biased when it comes to these packs. Alright, thank you guys for chilling. If you did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you are new. God bless. We will see y'all later.